Hey, welcome to Guitar Knobs, the guitars, gear, noise, and nonsense podcast, hosted today by these knobs.
Tony Dudzik, Pick Guardian.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the... What am I... That's not even my line. Why do I...
Hey, everybody, it's me, Todd Novak.
No, you threw me off with the extra bit.
Ah.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Todd Novak. Welcome to the Guitar Knobs podcast. We're thrilled to death. You're listening to our show. Indeed.
Yay!
Yay, and there's our fabulous guest for the evening. Just jump in. Who are you, guest?
I would be Chad Jennings of Jennings Guitars.
Indeed. Now, Chad, the last time we talked to you, do you know when it was?
I was looking through your Instagram. I think our last message was 2019 sometime. So
Yeah.
It's been a few years.
Episode number 99 from
Yes.
August of 2018.
Isn't that crazy?
Over
Whoa.
7 years ago.
That's wild.
That it's really kind of bananas.
And what number? Where this is for?
This is going to be 438.
Wow.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's my address.
Is it really? That's awesome.
438 Calle San Pablo.
See, it's
Meant to be.
yes.
Dad.
What's that? Kismet. Or
Kismet,
what-
yes.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. Well, that was really fun, everybody. We are gonna have a great time because Jennings guitars are cool, and you should like them if you don't already. Okay, where can people go to check out the things that you make by your hands, your own two hands? There are only 10 fingers involved in all of this stuff, as I understand.
Yeah. Let's pray I keep those 10 fingers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where can they go? I don't know. Instagram, Jennings Guitars, probably the best bet to start. And then the website, Jennings Guitars.
Yeah.
Go to those places.
It's a brand new website, right?
Yeah, no, it's an ancient, archaic. maybe the website's as old as the podcast we did.
It might be.
I think it is actually.
Probably pretty close. Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yes.
It's a classic. Somebody help me over here.
Yes. I build
Hey, I
classic
can still
guitars
sell
and
stuff on
websites.
it, and it looks okay-ish. So
Yeah,
Let's roll with that.
it's got
You were way ahead
video
of the curve
rolling.
with the mustache too, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I told you the mustache story, did I? Can't even talk.
Now you
Laugh.
have to.
Okay. It was a joke on a backpacking trip when I was like 18. And then I started working on people's instruments. I was like, hey, I should have some facial hair so I don't look like a baby face. And it never left. And then one time I shaved it off, and some people in my life cried. And even when I shave it off, there's a really horrible rash that develops. So it's
Oh, my.
it was meant to be. I told someone the mustache was born in 1975. It predated my birth date of 1991. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's kind of nuts. Now, does everybody just think you're a firefighter or what?
Okay, you're gonna love this. So I go to this mountain bike store. This
So
guy's
yes.
got a stash. Sir, do you apply for our firefighter or police discounts? No, I do not. So I go into the shop regularly, and the guy goes, "Hey, do you apply for our non-firefighter and police discount?" I was like, "Yes, I do." Yeah, he must have asked me that like 7 or 8 times before he's like, "Okay, you're not a firefighter, got it."
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a fire starter discount?
Yeah, I do like to start fires.
Yes.
Have
Well,
those a few nights.
we're gonna find out. We're gonna play a little catch up with Chad. It's been a minute, and he's still making rad stuff, and we want to find out more about said rad stuff. We're gonna jump into just a couple of quick little things. Announcements for this week, Tony. This week, while people are hearing this, I'm actually in UK with Joe.
Uck. What, you're in Uck?
I'm in
What?
Uck. Yes. No, I'm here. No, when people hear this. Because next week, which would be this week, the week that you're hearing this. No. Yes, I will be
Yes.
coming back from the UK. So we are recording this ahead of time.
I'm thoroughly confused now.
Me too.
What the
Anyways,
heck?
we are basically. I'm just saying we're taking a break, one week break from the giveaways, the pedal giveaways.
Oh, yes.
So we'll catch back. We'll catch back up when I get back.
Okay.
So there.
But you're back now.
I am. I'm not back yet.
Okay. But when we
I'm
hear
here,
this,
but I'm not back. Yes. I will be on my way back. I think that's how it's going to work. Let's get going. What's going on in our music world this week? Tanya Bolonsky is going to start us off.
yes.
And we are going to... You did miss some hair around your ankles, by the way.
Really?
When you were shaving those.
Oh, okay. You want me to shave them right now?
No, definitely not. And then we're going to see what's up with Chad Jennings.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So a couple of weeks ago, I guess it was, I thought I had a line on my old 66 Jag, my first
Yes.
guitar. Turns out it was just a dead end.
Oh, man.
Can't find the guy that I sold it to. So what I decided... at first I said, you know what, there is there were two options at the time. There's a Japanese Jaguar 66 Fender, true Fender. But those are running about $1,500 to $1,800 right now. The other option...
Wait, 1966?
No. It's a Japanese reissue model.
Okay. I was like, what?
And what makes these stand apart...
Because it's more like 18 grand.
they're not that expensive.
27 grand.
No.
Okay.
They're not that expensive. They're more than they were. I mean, I paid $175 for mine.
Yes.
And that was obviously a long time ago. And then the other option was Squier makes a version, basically. And what makes this model the model is it's got block inlays and a bound fingerboard. In fact, I sent you some pictures of me in the old days with that particular instrument, which is why I sent them to you so you could see what I was talking about. The problem that I had, the Japanese one would have been good, but I didn't want to spend that kind of money on something that I have to modify because I had modified my Jag back in the day, back in the 80s, that, the bridge pickup died, so I had to drop, there weren't choices like there are today.
Right.
I dropped an old Schaller double cream humbucker into it.
Okay.
I beat Cobain by at least 10 years.
Yeah.
So stick that.
Okay.
So I had that Jag, and I did some other things to it. I simplified the wiring because I didn't know what I was doing back then. I probably would have done the same thing because they're overly complicated. No one ever uses those rhythm circuits, at least to the best of my knowledge. So what I decided to do was go on a search for, first of all, I needed the right neck. And I actually found one. There's a company in North Carolina that was selling block inlay bound Jaguar necks for a very reasonable price, under $200.
Wow, yeah.
I said, okay, so that I can start there, and it's finished. It has a nitro finish on it too.
Wow.
So that's super cheap. I'm guessing that they get them from overseas, but for my purposes, this will be fine. Mm-hmm. Then I found...
They get them off the back of a truck in Youngstown.
It's quite possible. Quite possible. And then I found a 3-tone burst Jaguar body also on Reverb. There's a company called Stratosphere, and this guy basically takes apart guitars and sells bodies, sells the necks, sells this, that, and the other. And also, he was running a special when I happened to be looking. So the body came in at like $169.
Gee, many Christmas.
So I'm going to, when everything comes in, I'm going to see how it all fits together, of course. And I know
the neck goes into the body. Start there.
I know that. Okay. But there's a guy I know that makes pick guards. So I'm going to drop one of those on there.
Oh, goody.
And
I got a tortoise?
Yeah, it's tortoise. Yeah. And Zach from Brandon Wound is going to wind me a double. We're going to use off-white, the bone material, because it's exposed coils.
Uh-huh.
And there's another pickup company that has a problem with people using double creams.
Yes.
You see. So, what?
Cat.
Cat?
Yeah.
I didn't think of cat.
Yeah.
Well, Zach was right here.
Okay.
Right here in town. So he's going to wind me one that is very similar to essentially a PAF.
Okay.
So I'm just basically making.
You're making it.
A replica of what I had.
Yeah.
And I could probably
Do you have
get
some
into
good pictures of that? Do you have like stickers on it and dings and all
No,
kinds of
I
stuff?
didn't have any stickers on it. I did have dice knobs.
Sissy.
Dice knobs.
Oh. Good.
Dogs, let's go.
And of course, the humbucker in the bridge, and I had a toggle. I moved that up to the upper bout.
Yeah.
So that was really the gist of what I did to that guitar.
Nice.
But it served me well at the time, and I can't find the original one now, so I'm just going to make a replica. And for $500 or $600, I think all in, I'll probably. I had many of the other parts laying around at the shop, so.
Yeah, sounds cool.
That's
man.
what I'm going to do.
I like it. I'm glad that you found resolve in that.
Yes.
I was getting tired of hearing about it. Hey, Chad, what's going on in your music world this week that isn't building guitars?
I won't drop names, but I will be making a...
Drop names, man.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Jagarillo kind of instrument.
Oh, nice.
Jagarillo.
Have you ever played one of those?
Yeah, I have. Todd hasn't. He's got a very confused look on his face.
Yeah. It's
3 pickup?
Well, for this person, we might be doing other pickup combinations, but
Okay.
This is my first time being intimate with a 24-inch scale. I played the super short scales. Obviously, I make 25 and a half. So I've been having a lot of fun just playing that at home and just kind of feeling it out, trying to get a feel for what they're going for. So it's just, I think that's a Japanese-made instrument from like 2010 or 12 or something.
Yeah, it was I think it was in the Pawn Shop series or whatever.
That sounds about right.
So it's HSS, right?
Well, they made
that one's HSS.
They made one that had 3 Jag pickups, slanted Jag pickups, I think.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah.
I think what you'll find with the 24-inch scale is you can use heavier strings.
Yeah.
And it's a shorter scale.
Yeah.
And they feel like, so for just to give you an example, on my 25 and a half inch scale, I prefer 10 to 46.
Okay.
Straight.
Yeah.
On my Gibson scale, I like 11 to 48. On my 24-inch scale guitars, I like the 12 to 50.
Oh man.
But to me, they feel the same because of the scale length. And depending on, are you going to put like a Jazzmaster Jag trem on it?
I believe so.
So
we're thinking of using Descendants bridge.
Oh, that's perfect.
And trem.
That's that.
Yeah, so we're gonna go make this one pretty high end, and there might be limited runs and whatnot. So we're just tinkering with it, and I'm excited. It's been fun to be like, I make good guitars. Like I get excited when they're done and I play them and I'm like, oh, they're really good. And then sometimes I'm like, I make whatever guitars. And then I go to Guitar Center. I'm like, I make good guitars. Okay.
One of the cool things that Fender did in their recent non-historical correct Jags and other things that have that trem is they've moved the trem, I want to say it's a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch closer to the bridge. And
that makes more sense.
And it increases the break angle.
Yeah.
But the Descendant already does that. I mean, the Descendant sinks the strings down further into the body. So you can kind of leave it where it would typically be, but even so, if you wanted, you can move it a little bit closer in since you're going to build it. And that should be very cool. That's an excellent choice. I mean, I used to love the Mastery stuff. And I think that the Descendant stuff really, based on what they've done by lowering the strings there and increasing the break angle, they really improved the things that you can do there.
What color are you going to make it?
Oh, there's going to be limited runs of these. and it's not going to be the Jennings brand. It's going to be like a partnered with Jennings kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to post about it in the future, but should be fun. I'm excited about it. I think I really enjoyed drawing up new body styles and kind of doing some of the background engineering, a lot of the things that people don't see, right? I make the guitars, but I do all the programming and all the design work to design them as well. And it's very logistically intensive. I've got my mastery or jazz master style trims. I do a 1 degree. I do a tall neck pocket on most of my builds so I can get break angles right. And then on the mastery, I also do a 1 degree back angle in the neck pocket.
Smart.
So I think between the 1 degree plus the break angle there, I think it's going to sound really, really stout, really tight.
Yeah. Yeah, you might, if you're doing all of that, then I would say start with 11s, 11 to 48s, and not go all the way to the 12s.
Yeah, because it feel a little stiffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, with the steeper neck angle, I mean, you're going to be able to raise the bridge up higher. And that's, that's always half the battle with vintage. I mean, as I remember my old Jag and a couple of other reissues that I've had over the years, the bridge sits so low. It has to, because Fender never built in an extra break angle in the neck pocket. So.
Didn't Fender... I was listening to this one guy on YouTube who's known for offsets. You probably know him. Pusheen or whatever.
Yeah.
Mike.
Mike. Mike's cool. I've met him a few times. And he was saying that Fender recommended a shim, basically a certain thickness shim from the factory for all those to get the 1 degree or whatever.
Oh, yeah. If you pick up an old one, there's either a piece of phenolic or sandpaper.
Phenolic?
Yep. Yeah, like a
plastic, right?
Yeah. That's what like circuit boards are made of a phenolic material.
Okay. You mean like turret boards and stuff?
That's brown.
Okay.
Yeah, but every vintage, anything that had a trem on it basically always had the neck kicked back by whatever spacer they wanted to put in there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But what you lose in that case is you don't have full contact between the neck and the neck pocket.
Yeah.
It's always crank, the back of it catches and then whatever's sitting on the
or you
on
open
the
it
shim.
up and there's like an old matchbook from like Johnny's sweet pocket bar, or whatever.
Yeah. It's fun to see when you take an old guitar apart with what people did.
I haven't done repair in a long time, but one thing I've learned as a builder is like, you might know the concepts of what sounds good, and then you can get a guitar with everything that's wrong, and it sounds great.
That is, there are those magical instruments.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's fair. It's
like, don't get me wrong, I pick all the good materials, quarter sawn necks, roasted materials. Like, that's my go-to. But every once in a while, you're just like, and that sounds better than the roasted wood that I use. So this
guitar made from a pallet sounds pretty damn good.
I literally had that happen. I was outside. We have a lot of Douglas fir here as kind of our framing material. I think you guys have a lot of pine over similar densities. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff's quarter sawn. So I like cut up this pallet to make like prototype body blanks. And it's this 4-piece quarter sawn Doug fir bass that I made for someone. And I'm like, dude, this thing sounds great. And so I made 2. One was a Mustang bass with a Jennings headstock. And the other one I have here that I'm finally going to turn into a guitar for someone is a Voyager solid body that's going to get a short scale bass neck on it. And that's going to be really cool and unique. So
nice.
Yeah, we'll
made
get
out
into
of pallet
your
wood.
actual models and stuff here in just a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I was just going to mention on those notes, I remember when Jared was still winding pickups at his house for Brandon Wound, he pulled some out and he was like, yeah, I got to rewire. I was like, is that newspaper wrapped? And he's like, yeah, I don't know why they did that stuff. And I'm like, why don't people, that's cool, still do that? And he's like, well, I don't want to do that. I want to put the black tape on it. I'm like, wow, man, get like a comic and seems like a wasted opportunity. That's just me.
Like some old school builders or like
Yeah.
factories.
No, factories. Yeah. There were
They would
some-
just take their newspaper and that was their wrap, and then pot it, and then that sealed it all up.
Yep.
No way.
Yeah.
Good as new.
Yeah.
Nobody ever looked
It's
under the
neato.
covers.
It's neat, you know?
That's funny.
Anyways, okay, so I'm going to take us from hands-on stuff to.
Hey, Todd, what about you? What's
Thanks.
going on in your musical world this week?
A brief update. I've been very busy prepping to take off, but I mentioned on the last episode I had just gotten the Valaton GP5 all-in-one, does everything micro pedal, which look if anybody says this little thing does everything, okay, first thing is walk away, right? That's right. Nope. This thing's awesome. I can't believe what it is capable of doing, and I set it up for Tony. I got a power supply, I got one guitar cord, I got a pair of headphones, and we went through, I don't know, 20 different rigs. Mm-hmm. So I was playing it last night, just trying to see what it was all about. And now, if you're just going, oh, what are the effects and what are the, it's got amps, it's got everything in it, right? But the cool thing is, as I was clicking through, and the names kind of give you an idea of what it's about, like I hear that tone, I'm like, oh, that's this. Oh, that's this. Oh, that's this band. Oh, or era or vibe. And it made me play like, I don't know, 10, 15 different kinds of music in minutes because it was all right there and it sounded so convincing. So, yes, hats off to that. More to come on that because I think that is really kind of I think this is a bit of a game changer pedal myself, but pretty impressive stuff. Tony, were you impressed?
For what that is and what it costs?
Yeah.
I mean,
I put it on the twin, the twin reverb.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, your eyes just got huge.
Yeah. I mean, now the one issue I do have with if you're just playing through headphones and for practice, I mean, that would be a perfect thing.
Oh yeah.
Have you tried
I'm taking it?
Have you
taking
tried
it with
for,
me.
Are you trying with a full rig?
You can put your full pedal board into that.
Yeah.
And spit it out, and it'll. I mean, there's like a million different things you could do with it. Highly impressive. More to come on that. But if you're interested, if this is tickling your fancy at all, just get it. It's like, I don't know, maybe $70.
Jeez.
And it's got. It's
1 million different sounds.
It's really ridiculous, yeah. And the thing is, it's not going to replace I guess it could if you said I just want one pedal that I don't have, one effect on my board that I don't have or don't have room for. Mm-hmm. It'll do that. If you want, I need a full rig, I need everything. It'll do that. If you say I just want an amp to put my pedal board through, you can have every kind of amp and just click through that. It's two knobs and a tiny little LED
and a
foot switch,
Bluetooth connection to your phone.
You don't need that.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I thought you had.
If you want to customize your board, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it also has a computer, desktop component too. Mm-hmm. Anyway, crazy stuff. What a world! What a world! Okay, let's get on with knowing how did I plug that in, Tony? That's right. Tour Gear Designs patch cables.
I was wondering.
Yes. At home I did that. I didn't do that here.
No.
But I would put a Tour Gear patch cable into that any day of the week. And I could choose up to many different sizes and many different shape configurations in order to do that.
Yes.
Go to Tour Gear, load up your cart, hit purchase. Don't worry. That purchase is just to initiate the coupon code box. You're going to put the guitar knobs in, all lowercase. You're going to save 15%, and you're going to say, thank you, Tour Gear, for sponsoring Guitar Knobs 4 on the Floor.
Let me get a little bit of this.
1, 2, 3. 4 on the floor. All right, Chad Jennings Guitars. Boy, that was lucky. What is your 4 on the floor?
4 on the floor. We got the Maris M7. Got
Whoa.
that back in 2019. That's the most complex pedal that Chad entertains. I like reverbs. They do a lot. I actually know Terry Burton at Maris. They're actually town over, and I know him through friends of friends. So we connected with a guitar and gear kind of trade.
That's
and
cool.
I got that, and I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
And then you're going to laugh at my drive. I'm just running the Morning Glory.
Hey, that's
Similar
a fantastic pedal, man.
Yeah.
What's funny? My buddy, like, I didn't realize there's like the mid switch on the side of it. So forever I'm playing the thing. I'm like, man, it just sounds so like a little muted to what I want. My buddy's like, there's a switch on the side to open it up, right? I was like, no way. I've had this for 5 or 6 years.
What version do you have?
Oh my gosh, I probably got it in 2017, if that.
Okay.
2018.
Okay. Yeah, because you don't have like a higher gain switch on there, do you?
No, I don't have the higher gain.
Yeah. So the newer one, I think it's version 4, has that's the one that I have. It's got the more gain or less more gain.
Less more gain.
Yeah.
My next is just gonna be an ABY box, and because I like tube amps, man.
Yeah. What are you running into those?
I have a Benson Monarch, and then I have sounds funny, like a Tweed Champ that I made. So run that, and then I have a funky knockoff. Have you ever heard of Blackheart amps?
Yes.
Remember those?
Yeah.
So I have their 15-watt thing, and you gotta dial it in, but there's a lot of great tones in there, and I really, really enjoy that.
Do you run them all together or separately? With the AB, I'm assuming it's an ABY.
Yeah, so I can do one dirty, one clean, and then or both dirty. Yeah, and yeah, that's how I like to do that. And then my other one's just a freaking tuner pedal. You got to keep in mind, I just play here at the shop. No one's here. I can just crank it up, and I've got.
You're one of the few guitar builders that actually still plays. So congratulations on that.
Well, it's a little bit of playing. It's not a lot of playing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, all right, man. Hey, whatever it takes, right?
Yeah.
You got it done. Well, super cool. We need to get going talking about, because we're trying to be mindful of Chad's time here. So we need to start talking about this awesome guitar business that he apparently has.
Yeah, what's that? No, I've never heard of it.
So last we talked, which was, again, 1999. No, boy, that would have been a long time ago.
Yes.
It was episode 99.
I was a wee lad.
Yes. It's been a minute. Now, so we have some catching up to do. Inform us where you're at now with your models and what's going on in the shop.
Models are still the same, running the Voyager solid body. I think we released the Navigator, which is a standard looking telly, but you can kind of chop and mod it and do all sorts of crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. Then we got the Catalina, which can be semi-hollow. It's kind of like a round butt, double chambered, sound hole.
I think that's the first guitar that you made that I saw, and it was. Okay. And I think you had that. What's it? Dog hair with the white. Rubbed in it. Yeah, and I was like, holy smokes, I dig this.
Yeah, so that, and then the Voyager Deluxe, which is going to be semi-hollow, chambered both sides, one sound hole. I did make a Voyager bass. That's I have a secret menu, I guess. Not marketed. So there is a Voyager 34 scale bass, 4-string, and I'm working on the Voyager 30-inch scale. Now, so
right, and for those that aren't seeing all this because you can only listen, you favor an offset kind of style, not necessarily through the entire body, but certainly up front.
Yeah. So the Catalina is going to be a symmetrical butt, I guess you would call it.
Yes.
But the horns are offset. Voyager's going to be a full offset style. Navigator's just a standard telly. It's not just. It's a good guitar, but visually you'd be like, yeah, it's a telly. But yeah, that's kind of my lineup.
What's the biggest seller that you have?
Voyager solid body and or the Navigator solid body, doing 2 humbuckers in the Bigsby
Got it.
setup. So yeah, I'm kind of changing I was just kind of doing custom forever, and I've realized everyone wants a Bigsby and humbuckers for some reason.
Oh.
At least that's what my crowd wants. So I'm starting to do like a standard line where I have them pre-done.
Yeah.
And you could buy those. And then I just, like last week, introduced the concept of the mod series. So taking those standard ones, but you can pick limited pickup options, pick guard color, a paint color, and what else? I added an option for a Bigsby or the Duesenberg tremola.
Yeah, I have that on a couple guitars. I really like that.
Yeah, so a lot of the guys are like, I don't want the Lambertones Cremas. There's a few other options on there that they can pick, even like a humbucker mounted P90. And yeah, and then doing the custom shop as well. So kind of 3 different elements there.
And you're all of your headstocks are inline 6, right?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, one of the things that we like things visually. We can say all day long, I want this guitar so bad, and never have played one.
Yeah.
And I think one of those for me is the Rock and Roll Relics Starfighter. Oh my gosh. So cool. Anyways, what thing that I absolutely love about your stylistic choices, especially on the Voyager and the Voyager Deluxe and the Catalina, is the like the Tony. What would you call this? Like it reminds me of a reverse something. It's like how would you deem that?
The pick guard?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if I would call it a reverse anything. I mean, it just is. It's like it covers the.
It doesn't
the
follow
central,
the contours. That's why I like it.
Well, it does on the lower horn. On the upper horn, it does not.
Right, and it doesn't on the sides either.
Well, it kind of comes in around the sound holes.
Just go with me.
Okay, Todd. You're absolutely right. I completely agree.
I knew it.
Yes.
It's so much easier that way, Tony.
I know, it is. It is less painful.
Anyways, I think that's like flipping super cool. That's my take on it.
Man.
Yes. Tell us, have you... I know a lot of builders, when we had them on the first time a long time ago, it was kind of standard woods being used, starting to get into... I actually think right around when we had you on, the whole rosewood thing was going crazy. And people...
Oh, yeah.
He was like, the rosewood's done, can't use that, got to find alternatives, yada, yada, yada. What kind of woods are you using now, and has there been any change in that?
The rosewood thing has calmed down. For me, I try to do everything roasted. So I'm
well,
almost
that's a personal decision, but what kind of wood do you use?
No, that's toasted. That's toasted.
But it's called roasted in California. It's different.
Apparently.
Yeah. I'm roasted.
roasted.
I'm so roasted, man.
Yeah. Fine. I use torrefied maple for the necks.
Yeah.
Torrefied swamp ash.
Can you explain torrefied really quick for those who may not be familiar with that?
It's roasted.
Yeah.
Well,
man, I use it so much I forget.
I'm asking Chad, the luthier, to explain
The what?
that. Yes.
I think there's a few different recipes, but the basic concept is you cook the wood and it will burn off some of the resins. Saps change the cell structure. It's supposed to be more stable. It's definitely lighter, and it's definitely more resonant. I've had people in the shop where I have we're going to use the terms roasted and torrefied interchangeably,
sure,
for those who don't know. So I had a piece of swamp ash unroasted. Sounds really good when you tap on it, and then a roasted piece right next when you tap on it. It's like the roasted stuff sounds like a bell,
Yeah.
and the unroasted stuff rings pretty well. So I'm always walking around the shop, knocking on wood. Like I'd go to the wood stores and just knock on wood to try to kind of tune my ear for like, what am I looking for? What am I aiming for? And every time I've gotten roasted wood, it just does the ringy thing that I want a guitar to do. So I use the roasted woods.
And they look really nice when they're roasted too.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so pretty. Yeah. Especially doing like a curly roasted maple. It's really something special.
Okay, Tony, you had a question.
Yeah. So you mentioned you like the curly maple. Do you favor figured woods, or is just plain old maple okay?
Plain old maple. The curly stuff sounds good. I think anytime conceptually, if we're just picking off visuals, straighter grain typically sounds better.
Mm-hmm.
Quarter sawn, straighter grain. So with the neck material, I go with that.
Right.
But I'll make a neck out of curly roasted maple, and I'll be like, nope, sounds pretty dang good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've kind of found sometimes the highly figured wood is somewhat less stable.
yeah.
Than just straight quarter sawn maple, but it looks so nice. It really
does look so nice. And I feel like once you roast it, your level of stability is drastically higher than the unroasted stuff, especially when it comes to figuring.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess only time will tell how stable it really is. But I've had plenty of guys who get the guitars and they bring them back years later and they're like, I've never touched this. I'm like, this setup is factory. Like actions right where I sent it out. So I don't know. I think the material's stable. I think the weak spot in the necks for me is oftentimes of doing rosewood fingerboards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to move a bit, and then it's going to pull the maple with it. But the stuff where I do roasted neck, roasted fretboard, and it's painted and sealed, I think those are really, really stable as far as guys don't need to adjust them.
Now let's talk about you have for your fingerboards. What are you doing?
90% rosewood. I got ebony, roasted maple, basically those three. I had someone ask
you
for-
favor the rosewood though.
Yeah, I like the softer feel. I like the overtones of it. Ebony doesn't have the same feel to me. I feel like rosewood has a little bit more vibe to it, a little bit more overtones.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I like that.
I think ebony tends to feel more slick or slippery.
Sounds a little bit more like a clarinet too.
Yeah, the ebony, the way you're describing the wood of the ebony is kind of how I feel like how it sounds as well. It's weird. It's solid. It's even. That's how it sounds. You play it and you're like, yeah, that's ebony. And the rosewood's like, ooh, there's color. There's more color there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, pickup wise, where are you these days with pickups?
I drive down across the border. No, I'm just kidding. I use a lot of Lambertone stuff. A lot of my clientele really love the Lambertones. I think they're great. So it's kind of a no-brainer.
What about them? Are you in favor of?
Just the brightness and the humbuckers. A lot of the guys are wanting more cut, less mud.
Yes.
So his Crema humbucker does really well for that. And I don't know if you've played any of the Lambertone stuff,
I
but a really cool
haven't, no, but we probably
his
need to get them on.
Crema neck, and then he has a grinder, which is a little bit more power in the bridge. Really feels nice. So you get the clarity, but a little bit more push.
What was in the? What are you saying is in the neck? Which one?
Neck would be the Crema, and then the grinder would be in the bridge. Trying to give the bridge a little bit more push and a lot of clarity in the neck.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, are you finding that you were saying that they like the Bigsby's more these days? Why do you think that is?
Man, I think it's a lot of the church guys that I'm selling to. They're all about the Bigsby's. I love the feel of the Bigsby, and I take them apart and tweak them just a little bit so they hold better tune. I really inspect that the bearings are good. Every once in a while I get one that's a little funky, but I think it's a vibe. It's a feel. I play the Duesenberg Tremola, and it has a different vibe and feel. But the Bigsby just has that, like, I don't know. Put a little bit more effort into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Music's expression, and the Bigsby is part of that expression.
Yes. Yeah, it's like the Bigsby is like you can do less with more, and the Duesenberg is like you can do more with less.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, wild. So you've stuck with these body shapes, which, one thing that, we can talk about here, you've got, what is the style of your quote unquote F-holes here?
I've never put a name to it. Some people say cat's eye.
Yeah. I can see that. Slight kind of Rickenbacker-ish.
Yeah.
Kind of or old Gretchy.
Yes. Or like Charlie Chan's mustache.
Or vampire fangs.
Or vampire fangs.
Vampire fangs.
I like that one.
So with some of these stylistic approaches, you found your zone. If you were making one for yourself, okay, because now I encourage everybody to go to the website and check these out. Lots of different colors, lots of different configurations. Your options, your guitars are built to have lots of options. They're kind of like one thing I like about it is you can customize the crap out of these things.
Yeah. So that was really intentional from the start. Like, I want one neck to fit on everything. I want all the bridge pickup locations to fit on everything. So that was kind of the base of design. I feel like I'm getting away from your question and answering it at the same time.
Well, it was a dual question, kind of. Like what was the customization? How intentional was that? Which you kind of answered, and
yeah.
But if you're like, I'm going to build something for myself.
Yeah. I did recently, and this might give you insight to who I am. So I have a bin of scratch and dent parts, pick guards. I had a body wood that was cracked that I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I can glue it and it's still going to sound fine. So I made myself a Voyager Deluxe with a Tune-O-Matic and stop bridge. I really like. I played Gibson a lot growing up, and the solid tone's cool. I think I want a Bigsby. I'm torn between like turning this into a Frankenstein guitar where I like mod and tweak and add weird things, or just leave it as is because it's actually kind of nice. We'll see.
Keep adding. Just make it weird, man.
Yeah, I have some scratch and dent material here at the shop. Like even the neck was like there's a black splotch on the headstock. When I cut the wood, and I was like, dang it, I can't use that. So I went in the B stock pile, and I was like, you know what? I'll use it for me. Just going to play it at home. So yeah.
Okay. Are you do you tend to favor the bound necks or
unbound? I don't like the bound necks. Well, I like all guitars. Let's be honest.
Okay.
So from a builder standpoint, when I'm rolling the fretboard edge and doing the fret ends and stuff, I tend to be able to round the wood more than I can the binding. I don't know why it is that way. I think the material just cuts nicer than like doing the plastic or something. But yeah, I just like the greater round, and I don't love doing binding, the physical effort of installing it. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that for my guitar. I did it for the body, but the neck, I was like, nah, whatever.
Yeah. One of the finishes, you do quite a few different finishes, obviously, as most builders do. But you've done a lot of shots with the dog hair, I believe. The term is. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah. So dog hair requires an open grain wood like an oak or an ash. So typically, I will spray the black directly into the wood. And then once the paint black paint will fall into the grain lines, and then I'll seal it up with just some clear coat, and then I wipe in like a white filler or a white powder into the grain, so you get the really contrasty black paint with like white grain, and it looks really like you're saying. That's what stood out to you back when we were at NAMM and stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Just looking at socials, it's a cool combo, man. I've gotten away from it, just doing more of the exposed grain. Some guys still order it. I got one I'm doing right now. It's going to be white with black fill, so that's going to be cool.
Oh,
But yeah.
that's cool. Now, when you are trying to, do some of these custom orders, what's some of the crazier stuff that you're like, I don't know if this is going to work?
Oh, I tend to talk people away from things that like aesthetically are really going to clash.
Yes.
And like, it's still a custom guitar, and if I can't talk them away from it, I will still do it. But honestly, all the custom guitars are really people's own like visions. I'm genuinely blown away at how good of visionaries a lot of the clients are when they bring these concepts to me. But I had one challenging guitar that I did that I didn't think it was going to be as challenging as it was. But if you go on the Instagram, there's a white Navigator with no pickguard. That's a telly shape. It's got block inlays. So what's crazy about this guitar, he wanted this like transparent curly maple white finish. So I had to stain the wood black. So when you have curly wood, you stain it to get more contrast, and then you sand back, and then the black will sit in certain stripes of the grain and then get sanded off in others. So you get this contrasty thing, and then I had to water down, so mix clear coat with white paint to make it.
Oh, I see it.
Was it translucent where you can see through it?
Yeah.
So opaque is no seeing, right? So I had to create this.
Well, transparent, because translucent it involves light, but transparent, yes.
Okay, transparent, yeah. So I had to do this transparent white layer. I couldn't spray too much white because it would blind out all the curly maple, but I couldn't go not enough and not make it look white. So that was really complex. Doing the no pick guard and the materials he wanted to use turned out to be really heavy. So I was like, hey, man, I need to make this semi-hollow. So I had to redesign the whole guitar for that. And then the guy was insistent on a smaller headstock, which I'm like, I don't do that. And then I ended up making it, and I actually really like it. So I actually have 2 headstocks now. And then another funny thing is like getting the black hardware to.
I was just noticing that. I was like, wow, it's all these super subtle things. I can definitely see where those challenges came in.
So the guitar is completely painted, all done at this point. So I'm like, okay, we're going to order black tuners. And then I find out they don't make the black tuners in the mounting holes that I have. So like I end up having I find something that fits in the mounting hole, but like the way it gets mounted to the headstock, I have to make a new template. So it was like every stage of this guitar was like program, reinvent, redesign. And I was just like, my goodness, this happens every once in a while with custom.
Wow.
I can do that. And then you get into it, you're like, wow, I should have said no to that. But
So what that look, you kind of like backwards engineered to flame maple, it looks like.
Yeah.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. So it was flame maple and then just spray the transparent. We figured out that's the term, transparent white over there. It's funny. I know how to do all these things, but I don't know the words for them.
Do you remember the Fender back in the 90s? They did, or Fender Japan, I think they did they basically put a decal.
Oh yeah,
on
photo flame.
Photo flame. That's
Yeah.
what.
Yeah.
And then every other import brand goes, oh, we can just do that.
This is much more cost effective.
But then you had to do it. You know what? Photo flame turned into that kind of like the new thing, where you go up and I'm going to put my credit card in this. And you're like, wait a minute. Is this one of those clip-on bullcrap things that I'm going to get robbed?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really funny. Some of the necks, especially, I think they called it the Gremlin or something. It had like two little eyes down by the neck heel, and every one of it, because the decal was the same. They just mass produced it. But every one of the necks had the exact same pattern on it.
Yeah. Oh, wild. Too crazy, man. So, are you endeavoring into new body and styling territories, or are you like, no, this is my jam and I'm going to stick with it?
I want to. Being a one-man shop, I'm pretty tethered to just trying to run operations. I want to do something like a Starcaster, something bigger bodied. I'm just speaking concepts right now, but like a Novo meets Starcaster kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. A little bit more body, 335. I know Veritas does is 503 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're almost there with the
thing.
Catalina. I mean, if you did, like, sounds
The
like
Catalina's
that would
pretty
be
small, though. The Catalina's like, if you've ever played Gibson
shape-wise,
339.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
If that body, especially the big bottom was bigger. If everything was a little bit bigger, you're kind of there.
Yeah. It would have to be a lot
hit the
bigger.
bigger button. It'll work. Just go with it.
Yeah, there's is it Motor Avenue? Motor Ave. They basically make it's like an offset 335.
Yeah.
Or like your
but that's like
the Epiphone.
That's a flat top though, kind of like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want a carved top for this.
Okay,
you
cool.
know, I hate to say the Tom DeLonge Starcaster really piqued my interest. I played a few of them. I'm like, dang it, these are good.
Yeah. Well, make it do your version of that.
I do it more better.
Yeah, hit the more better.
More
button.
better.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that bigger body. I love the Hagstrom Viking, and I got a Sheraton too. And there's something just cool about just a big giant body guitar. I don't know what it is, but I dig it. So I'm assuming you have a couple of things that you want people to pay extra attention to.
Yeah, I've been queuing up, building some stock stuff, kind of off the shelf in the mod series. So we talked about that earlier. Just you can kind of pick and choose. So it's just a drop down menu. You'll be able to pick guitar color, bridge between the Bigsby and the tremolo, Duesenberg tremolo, and some pickups. So, I'd love people's opinions on that. I think I'm going to add like a shell pink to it. I think it would be a cool.
Oh, that'd be big.
Yeah, with a rosewood board, and then guys can do the Tort pickguard or the parchment pickguard. Would look good with that. I don't know if I'd offer it for that, but I think painted gold pickguard, silver pickups, shell pink would actually look pretty cool.
Yeah, I've got this material. It's called boa shell. So it's
boa shell.
Yeah, so it's kind of like boa constrictor. And it's got I have another similar material. It's called zebra shell, so it's like black and white and silver. But the boa shell has this kind of pinks and some
like
light
abalone.
Greens. Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Why didn't they call it abalone shell? Because that's an actual shell. That's stupid.
No, but this one it's very light pink and light greens and minty greens, I guess you'd say, and it works incredibly well with shell pink. I've got a Meteora style guitar that I put together that I used on that, and it looks really cool. I mean,
you gotta send them a picture, man.
I will do that.
Do that.
I'm going to send you a picture.
Yeah,
it'll last longer.
You want to know something crazy about that Meteora? I was working with this company, Cave and Canary Goods, and he came up with his Meteor model that looks almost exactly like that a few years before Fender came out with the Meteora.
Siri must have been listening.
I was like, oh, no way. No way.
Okay,
so, yeah, if you go...
Which one do you like better?
Probably Cave and Canary, just because like he does these offset planet inlays across the fingerboard.
What's the builder's name?
So Cave and Canary Goods.
Cave and Canary Guitar. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I've not heard of this. See, this
Band called The
I
Deer
love this.
Hunter.
We run into new things all the time.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this guy was in like Devin, who worked with me. I think you asked me a question about him.
Yeah.
He loved this band called The Deer Hunter.
Oh yeah. I remember
We
that.
found the Deer Hunter lived in the next town up from us at the time, like 10 minutes away. So he was like, and the Deer Hunter guy, Casey, was like, I'm at this brewery. And then my buddy Devin was like, I will be there in 5 minutes. And he showed up.
Wow.
So we made some guitars for this guy when he was starting out. I was just figuring things out. So it was a very interesting endeavor of trying to figure everything out. But Casey's cool. But yeah, that's his brand. And he's doing some cool stuff.
Wild. Yeah, that's really cool stuff. We got to get him on the show, man. These are cool.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, Casey's cool.
Yeah, put in a word for us if you talk to him anytime soon. I'll send him some information.
Yeah.
Cave and Canary. I just lost my. I had a something.
What did you have?
Doggone it! It is from something I just saw. But it matters not anymore because I can't. Oh yeah, now I remember. Deer Hunter. That was the first time I'd ever seen anybody besides John Doe play the Ampeg bass.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
The cutout one, and I was like, "What?" Wild. Yeah. Anyways.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cave and Canary. Good. Look at that. I love it. We're encountering new things,
Yes.
just like the listeners at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like Inception. Actually, I heard this before you did.
Ah.
Technically.
Yes, when they're hearing this, you would have already thought
Yes,
about
I'm
it.
way ahead of the curve.
Yeah. You started the conversation. You sent the email.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Well, Chad, it's been great catching up with you, man. And
Yeah.
we really, you have just awesome looking guitars.
Yep.
And I can vouch, held and played also awesome. Equally as awesome. If not, maybe, no, more awesome.
Yes.
They're even better than they look.
Yes.
How's that?
Exactly. It's funny. That's how I feel about when I pick them up. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I pick it up. I was like, yep. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm gonna go home and kick my feet up now.
Yeah.
Now, you're mostly selling these direct, correct?
Yeah, I'm just doing direct. I have a Korean dealer. He sold a lot of guitars actually, but
Yours,
I just
right?
go direct. What was that?
Your guitars?
Yeah, my guitars.
I just didn't know if
Yeah.
you just sold a lot of other people's guitars. Yeah.
Yeah, I have this Korean dealer that sells everyone's guitars except for mine.
You might want to find a new one then.
Yeah. No, he's cool. But yeah, Koreans love cool gear, man.
Yeah. Cool. So if you want to, people, when I say you, I mean people, not you, Chad. This is for the people, Chad.
Well, he can
For
check
the
it out,
people.
too.
You can check it out too. Yeah, definitely go and play around on the Jennings site and do some of that configuring that he was just talking about.
Yeah.
And see all the options. Also, I encourage you to click on the gallery. Like you can check the products and you can see a couple things there, but on his gallery, there's quite a few more options to look at, as well as on Instagram. And I think you also do a really great job of posting your build stuff. So
Yeah, I think Instagram for the gallery is going to be your best bet. There's
Yeah.
so much stuff on there,
yeah.
and it's just more current. So I would go to Instagram for gallery.
Yeah. Good. Tony,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Are we rounding third
we're
yet?
rounding third. We're heading home.
Heading home.
Yes, because it's time for
Let me get a little bit of this.
just kidding, it's this one.
Would you rather?
Yes. You must learn which button to
I know.
push.
I color coded them.
I know.
It didn't
That's
work.
funny.
I'm colorblind. No, I'm not. I'm not colorblind.
Everything's just shades of gray.
Yes. Go ahead, Tony.
Oh gosh.
This week's Would You Rather, albeit not necessarily super guitar related, but it's a special one for our good friend Todd because, as he alluded to earlier, when you're hearing this, he will be in sunny United Kingdom.
I hope it's sunny.
It should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're past the rainy season. Visiting some friends, but also seeing the band Oasis, I believe.
Yes.
Is that true?
That's
Is that
where I'm
in-
going.
That's why he's going.
Dang.
So, This week's Would You Rather is a little ditty entitled Saving Private Liam.
Okay.
I could switch the words around too. But,
Yes.
but I'm not going
getcha.
to.
Yes. I know you really wanted to.
So we're going to fire up the old, newly repaired time machine,
Yes.
you see.
Uh-huh.
And this time it's really working. It's down to accurate years, dates, times.
Mm-hmm.
And we really want to maybe help Liam Gallagher avoid some pain in his life.
Okay.
So you have two choices.
Mm-hmm.
You can go back to 1995
Okay.
in Wales. And apparently when they were recording, when Oasis was recording What's the Story, Morning Glory, Liam, in his infinite drunkenness, came in with some friends and upset, shall we say, Noel.
Mm-hmm.
And they made a mess of the recording session.
Yes.
Noel grabbed a cricket bat and swung it at Liam, missed, but in the ensuing battle, Liam broke an arm and a leg, and spent a couple of months in a cast.
Oh, my.
So you can go back to that day
Okay.
and prevent the fight from happening.
Sure.
You just put your arm around Noel and say, "Look, you know how he is."
Yeah.
And so it saves a little bit of pain.
And then duck.
Yeah, watch out for the cricket bat. You know what's
Yes.
coming.
Yes.
The other option is to go back to 2002 in Munich.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there was a little kerfuffle in a Munich bar involving Liam and crew. And I think there were 80 cops that got called in. They hauled Liam off to jail.
Sure.
Well, Liam, in his infinite wisdom, decided it would be a good time to kick one of the German officers right in the bollocks.
Yes.
And
The nuts.
the nuts.
Yeah.
And apparently, now, the official record is Liam fell down the stairs and lost his two front teeth.
Oh.
But
Jeez.
the unofficial record is 2 or 3 cops held him down and yanked his two front teeth out with a pair of pliers.
What? I've not heard that.
You never heard that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
And I mean, the whole thing is, if he had fallen down the steps,
Okay.
he would have just broken his teeth.
Okay.
But the teeth were completely gone. So you can go back to there and prevent the kerfuffle from happening. Or you just say, Liam, come on. Let's go back and open up a bottle of whiskey or something.
Yes.
And he would say, okay. So, Todd and company, would you rather go back and prevent Liam from breaking an arm and a leg
Yeah.
in 95?
Yeah.
Or back to 2002 and prevent
Gotcha.
him from losing his two front teeth?
Gotcha. All right. Tony, you're first.
Because I'm a gem of a guy. And I mean, I think most people can live through a broken arm and a leg. I would imagine, I've never had my teeth yanked out, but I would imagine that would be really bad.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it maybe made him a better singer.
How? Yeah. He
could be a
whistle better. Yeah.
He became a world-class whistler.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I've got to. I mean, I have sympathy for almost many things and people, and I have to go with that one. I have to prevent him from having
Okay.
his teeth yanked out.
Gotcha. Chad, how about yourself?
I would do teeth, man. I would not want my teeth yanked out under
Yeah.
No matter
Not being knocked out.
how much you had to drink.
like I haven't broken bones. I recently messed up a knee bike riding pretty bad, and that was painful, but I don't know about teeth, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I too am choosing teeth. I
Okay.
have had both of my front teeth knocked out at separate times.
Oh,
Oh man.
Yes, one via concrete and one via
Baseball.
a baseball.
I remember the baseball
Oh,
story.
gosh.
Yes, I've also had over 10 teeth pulled. I can't remember exactly which number.
Whoa. Dude.
So,
Come on.
yeah,
Ow.
I'm definitely going to spare him from that.
That makes you popular in certain circles, though.
Teeth collecting, maybe.
Gosh.
Yeah. I still have I got a prosthetic tooth in now, the implant or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I get radio signals sometimes. But Tony, we need to thank a few people.
Yes, we do, because at this point of the show, there is a special group of people we love to thank. These are our executive producers. Now, an executive producer helps make this show possible. How do you become one? Head over to patreon.com/The Guitar Knobs. Check out a couple different levels in which you can participate. Become a sponsor, a friend, a hero of the podcast. Each level comes with some very nice thank you gifts and opportunities to win great stuff through our infinite giveaways. You like that? Infinite giveaways. Infinite. But in addition to all that great stuff, there is one more thing I'm told.
Yes.
You get to have your name read on the thing.
You get to have your name read on the thing. Thank you, Jared. Jared Cricket. So special thanks to these executive producers: Anthony Lathrop, Brett Hogarth, Cameron Pampas, Darren Gregory, Don Kloss, Elad Mizrahi, James Bell, James White, John Esterly from Rare Buzzer Effects, John Sebastian, John Halverson, Justin Jones, Ken Sayers, Michael Senchuk, Mike Davenport, Owen Eads, Plutone, Ralph Gottschalk from Wonderful Audio Technology. What? Richard Kendall, Rick Calhoun, Rusty Sneeden, Stefan Lamb, Tom Barazin, Trevor Ellenberg, Trevor Gunberg, Vader and Pedals, and Caribou Gone.
Oh,
Welcome
yes.
aboard, Caribou Gone.
Thank you so much for joining.
Yes, we appreciate that. But Todd, there's more.
Yes.
Because we have a special group of executive producers. We call them our Grand Poobahs. These are the creme de la creme, the A number ones, the top of the heap. And they wear a fez upon their head whilst listening to said podcast.
Indeed.
And I believe they do. Are they still required to drink copious amounts of orange Gatorade?
Yes.
The official
Yes.
drink of.
Although I may try to bring back some Iron Brew,
Ooh.
which I think is also orange.
Yeah, but isn't that Scottish?
Iron Brew. Yeah, well, if I get it up there, you know.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I
don't
see
know if
how
I
you
can get
work
on
it.
the plane with one of those, but we'll see. Anyways, go
Yeah,
ahead.
probably not.
Yeah.
So special thanks to these Grand Poobahs: Anthony Gemalero, Billy Spitfire Unlimited, Bob Crouch, Brian Robison, Cody Foster, David Kaminga, David Tyndall, Enrico Fernando, Fox Hill Studio, Gregory Randall, Hex Matosa.
Oh yeah, a quick shout out to Hex Matos, who's
How's he doing?
he's got several more months to go after shoulder surgery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no guitar for like 6 months,
Oh,
Dang.
God.
and he's a beast on guitar, so
He
that
really
sucks
is.
for him.
Oh.
Hang
Well,
in there, brother.
Yep, we're thinking of you.
Hang in there, brother.
John Williams, Martin Cliff, Matt Hart, Michael Van Zant, Michio Murakishi, Moon Guitars, Pedro Vasquez, Sam Jett, Steve Keys, James Pennington, Zach Oswald from Brandon Wound Pickups,
Yes.
Jonathan Labate of M2 Labs, Ty Barnes, and James Castellano. Thank you.
Indeed. Can I take this just a quick moment?
You may.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna. No, never mind. Scrap that. Strike it. Reverse it. Clap.
Okay, Willie.
Oof, yeah, I know. Just remind me. Hang on. Daredevil. Okay.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. We need to say a huge thank you to Chad Jennings of Jennings Guitars for joining us again after so many years. It was great talking with you. It was great catching up. I still really love the things that you're making, and I'm glad that you're out there doing that, and so are many, many other people.
Well, thanks, guys. It's been a pleasure being on here. And, man, I miss talking and hanging out with people, talking gear. So this was
Yeah.
good.
That's what we do,
Anytime, man. Yeah. Oh, hey, are you going to be going to the NAMM next year here coming up?
Might be walking it. I'm not going to be showing.
Okay. Got it. Well, then if you
Yeah.
are, make sure you give make sure you let everybody know so we can try to connect and stuff.
Heck yeah, you'll see me down there. I usually go with like worship tutorials guys if you ever come across them. So
Okay.
yep,
What will you be wearing?
probably black pants, black shirt, and some Vans.
Just look for the best mustache on the floor.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Look for a mid height guy.
Does the mustache go all the way to the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, super long. And people can go to JenningsGuitars.com. Yes.
Yes.
And you can check out all these awesome guitars. Please give a follow, give a like, give a look-see at the Instagram that he's putting out there. It's really good stuff, and I think you will be impressed and inspired and all the good things.
Enamored.
Yes. Tony,
Enamored.
where can people find your stuff?
Quite easy. Head over to pickguardian.com. Check out what I do. What do? I make pick guards for guitars. How do you get one? Shoot me an email. Let me know what you're trying to do. I'll make something special for you. As Todd likes to say, it's your opportunity to make your guitar even more yours.
That's right, Tony. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram. That's the best way to get a hold of me. We love getting your guys' messages. Keep them coming. If you got a would you rather, you think you can do better than Tony, I guarantee
That was gnarly.
I guarantee you can. Then you can do it. Okay. All right. Thanks so much, Chad. We'll talk to you soon. Everybody have a fantastic Guitar Week and subscribe.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he could just patch it in, but it's cheaper for him just to cut a new body.
Patch it
Yeah.
up, patch it in.
Rawhide.
No, that's a different one, Tony.
I'm not a firefighter,
Yeah,
but
you
I
could've
play
said-
one on TV. So we need a would you rather, correct?
We need a would you rather. It would be great if you do a decent one this time.
I was excited to count in unison.
We can. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Wait, what? Who's doing this? And even more so, who gave it this incredible name and why?
That's a
Solvang.
Solvang, yeah.
Solvang.
I'm like,
Yep.
dude, you got to go there. I actually have a bag of double salt licorice. Not unlike you'd get in Solvang here.
Yet another reason not to go.
Yeah.
Boy, that. He made me eat this piece of licorice the other day,
Yes.
and I thought I was going to, puke.
Yeah.
It's so salty. It literally burned my mouth.
Ugh.
And then
Yeah.
you can't, licorice just sticks to your teeth, so you get this salty goop on your teeth.
Yeah.
And
it's the best.
It's
And away we go. Well, that's it for these knobs. Please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/theguitarknobs. Visit our website at theguitarknobs.com for all of our past episodes, 4 on the Floor blog, and other good stuff. You can connect with us on social too at our Facebook page and share your gear and stories on our Facebook group. Also, be sure to check out our Instagram at Guitar Knobs. Catch you next time.